Yeah, it's that Zach Super no, she my flow. Yeah.
You know, there's two types of people in this world. People who react and people who respond. And you know, we live in a world where there's a lot of people out there who can't help but to react. You know, we live in a fast-paced world where a lot of people would rather be impulsive and jump straight into the action instead of thinking, maybe this isn't the best idea. You know, and it's funny because it just crossed my mind. It's crazy how a lot of us just jump into things. Not that I'm saying that it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. You know, in most cases it's not a bad thing, but you have some of those cases where, you know, it's just not worth it. I mean, why would you react to a situation that could easily either end your life or put your life on pause for a very long time? It's crazy. It's always baffled me, even as a kid. You know, whenever I saw fights at school, or whether it was two grown men throwing hands, or if it was just a group of kids getting in trouble just for the sake of getting in trouble. Why are you doing it? What's the point, right? So it just comes down to whether or not you feel like it's worth it to react. But when you respond, however, that's when I feel like that's when your real intellect starts to kick in. You know, it's like I said, we live in a society where reacting is, you know, number one, you know. But, sorry, hold on. My bad. There you go. But as I was saying, it was, what if you responded to the situation? And this leads to a story. Two stories actually. The first story happened to me a while back when I was coming out of, you know, work, and I was just, you know, minding my own business, sitting at the bus stop waiting for the bus to show up for me to go downtown. And out of the clear blue random, hand on a stack of Bibles, it's this car that stops. And out of it stops in moving traffic, mind you. It stops. One girl gets out of the back seat, the other girl gets out of the driver's seat, and they just start throwing hands. And as I'm watching, I had a choice. I could either world star the crap out of this moment and maybe camcord it, or maybe even Snapchat it, or I could just think about it. So I chose to think about it. If I do this, I'm no better than them trying to make a scene. You know, I'm reacting to whatever they're reacting to. I don't even know what's going on. And I'm the type of person that always tries to come to a point of understanding. So, you know, I had to sit down and think about it. Like, why did they do it? Why did they jump out of the car? Why did they fight? Better yet, why did they stop it and move in traffic? You know, it's crazy. But I just chose to put my phone away because I would rather not react to something so foolish and so barbaric as fighting. It's not I'm saying that it's wrong thing to do to fight. You know, if you're fighting for the right reasons, then by all means, put your dukes up. You know, throw hands like it's no tomorrow. But if it's for whatever reason, like any stupid reason that you could think of, you know, it's not worth it. So I put my phone away. I decided to respond rather than to react. And another story has to do with something that just happened recently. Like, I'm talking recently, like just yesterday recently. It was just another day, you know, it was the weekend. I was just cooped up in the house, you know. I didn't really feel like being inside, you know. I'm young, you know, I want to get out, I want to do stuff. So I decided to go for a walk and jam the music just like I always do. And as I'm walking, you know, I come across a certain house that I always pass on my route. And the owner of the house has maybe 3 or 4 dogs, and they're always in the backyard. But that day, one decided to not be in the yard. Like, it was just out. So I'm walking and I see it, and I'm thinking to myself, this dog always runs at me every single time I pass by the house when it's in the backyard. Maybe, just maybe, it just wants to bark at me. Nope, that dog lunged at me like it was no tomorrow. Like I was the only piece of meat on the street. Hashtag bars. But yeah, it just lunged at me, got me good right here in this like my lower thigh, you know, right there in that area, and it hurt like hell, I'm not gonna lie. And the neighbor saw this. He ran up to me like, oh my God, you okay? And in that moment I had a choice. I could either react, you know, throw my hands up in the air and be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why is your dog out? Why is it not on a leash? You know, what are you, some kind of barbarian? Put your beast away, this, that, and the third. I could have did all that. Could have screamed at this dude, cussed this dude out. Could have done anything. I didn't. I thought to myself, if I do that, it'll just cause more conflict. And on top of that, this man was concerned for my safety. Full-heartedly concerned. You know, he didn't know if the dog had ripped off a huge chunk of my thigh, which, let's be honest, if that was the case, I wouldn't be making this video. But yeah, that's exactly what he did. You know, he was concerned for my safety. Went in the house, got a whole bunch of ointments, crap ton of bandages, crap ton of Neosporin, which honestly, why does someone need that much Neosporin? Like, there must be a whole bunch of stuff going on in the house. Like, people get injured all the time. But that's neither here nor there. But you know, I decided to respond. You know, he asked if I was okay. I simply said, no, I'm in pain, but I'll survive. You know, and I calmly asked him, I'm like, do you have any Neosporin? You got any alcohol, peroxide, bandages? You got any of that stuff? He was like, yeah. Let me run in the house, see if I got it. And he came out, he got it. He even helped me patch myself up. And he even asked, like, do you need me to take you to the store? Do you need me to take you home? Do you need anything? I was like, yeah, it's Walgreens up the street. Maybe we can grab some more stuff, just in case. And you know, after that, you can drop me off home. We can exchange information. And you know, because he told me that the dog was all up to date on the shots. Low key, I didn't believe it, but I had to make sure. You know, I wanted to take his word for it, but at the same time, I wanted proof that I could take his word for it. So, you know, he did all that. Took me to Walgreens, got me more stuff, got me, you know, whatever I asked for. You know, we exchanged information, and you know, he's to this day he's still kind of concerned for my safety. Like, yo, you okay? You good? You know, I tell him, I'm like, yeah, man. You know, I appreciate you checking up on me. And that's just to say, you know, there's more than one way to come at a situation. You know, it doesn't always have to be have to handle with these, you know. It doesn't have to be about hating someone. It doesn't have to be about cussing them out. It doesn't have to be about belittling someone. It doesn't have to be about any of that. Hold on. Yes. Where was I? Yeah. It was, where was I? But yeah, you know, you have to learn to really just, you know, just respond rather than to react. It's always better to come to a place of understanding rather than to come to a place where, you know, conflict is the only solution. And conflict leads to a solution, but it never leads to the best one. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. It was just heavy on my heart, heavy on my mind, and I thought I just decided to, you know, share it with you guys, make a video about it. So yeah, that's basically it. You know, if you like this video, well, yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. You know, don't be a stranger in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more of my content, then as always, subscribe. And as always, this is your boy Turtle Time Vids saying peace, love, turtle.